Um, so I had a okay day, a little rough. My body's on high alert. So I did breath work and I forgot to ground myself. So everything around me is grossing me out. And my head, I have running thoughts that I cannot control. All of my phobias, my brain is bringing up pictures of things that I like think that it's really nasty or phobias and like it's grossing me out. But this is the time of presence, and this era I'm in is my reality, and my eyes are wide open. I'm finally present, and so I understand. Like, I'm finally like aware of my life, and it's really hard to grasp. I feel like I am a person on middle of a busy six-way highway coming in both directions, and I just woke up in the middle of the road. I've got bills, debt, rent, a low paying job. I have burnout. I don't want to work. I feel like it kind of, I thought I was lazy. I mean, I guess I still am lazy, but a lot of burnout. And I feel I'm trying, but trying is doesn't cover it. The world doesn't wait on anyone, so I'm drowning, and I am present. I am awake. I feel everything. I feel emptiness inside. I let go of this fantasy, this hope that I built as a kid to keep me going. And I let that go, persona, everything. And so I feel where I felt that hope and all that. Now I just feel emptiness. And so I guess my body's, trying to keep me dissociated to not feel that emptiness, but I feel it. I feel like inside there's nothing, there's no organs. It's just blackness. There's just nothing. And that's how I feel. And I am living life with no tools, and I wasn't given tools, and I only know how to survive. I don't know how to thrive. I don't have motivations for a career. I'm burnt out. I'm so tired, and I'm in my mid-20s. It's crazy. I don't want to do life. I'm done. But also, I have like that childlike fear in my gut. I'm gonna go to hell. I'm gonna go to hell, and I'm like, I don't want to like leave this life and go to a even worse one forever. And so I'm kind of just stuck. And yeah, I started crying in class, and then I had to leave early, and then I just broke down here, and I'm grounding myself. I'm starting to feel better, but my body's like in hyper vigilant mode. Everything's grossing me out. It's trying to get me away from everything. But this is another day of being present and understanding that I was made to drown. I wasn't made to swim. I wasn't so shown to swim. I only know how to float, barely float. And when I get tired, I just drown. And before I finally drown, I get enough willpower to swim up, put my head above the water, and I start the cycle. And so that's my life, and I've always lived like that, but I've always been a dissociated state. And now, I'm learning how to ground myself and be present. I've never been present, like fully full. I've been like I started being present like last year, but now I'm fully present. Usually, I'm like grounded. My first step when I first started getting present, like I couldn't think. I was just like aware. But now I'm aware and I'm thinking of my life and all the painful, everything is painful about my life. And I feel despair and I have so much shame. I don't think I deserve to have the life in my head, and so much negative emotions. And I'm only still here because I'm scared of the next life. I don't want to end up somewhere worse and have no, here I have a 50-50 chance. Maybe I figure it out, whatever, over like at this, the next life, if I end somewhere worse, like I'm stuck there forever. So, yeah, I don't know. But I am healing, but it's bad. I really wish I was so numb before. I didn't feel anything. I was just dissociated and numb my whole life. And now I'm healing and I feel all this. And there's just so much pain, so much crying, so much like all like I have social anxiety now. I'm scared to make eye contact. I'm scared to be around people. I don't want my friends. I don't want to connect with anyone. All of this, all this negative stuff happened once I started healing. And it's like, why did I even heal? I'd rather float through life because, in my numb and dissociated state, I could survive. I could be in survival mode. I could live and work just to pay bills. I didn't faze me, but now it's just like I'd rather die, but I just can't handle anything, and I wish I never even started healing. So, yeah, I'm sad. I have nothing. I don't even have the hope I had that was keeping me afloat all my life. I squashed it. I realized it was fake. It was a fake persona. Now I don't have anything. Literally nothing. No one. Nothing. And what kills me is that people go through worse situations than I am. People are homeless. People get raped. People do all this stuff and they never get out of their situations. Life is life. And just because I'm new to all these emotions and they feel like such a like crazy thing, but it's just normal to some people. Some people cry in desperation every night. Nothing happens. And so, yeah, I'm feeling a lot and I need help and I'm whatever, but it's life, I could go on for another year crying like this. It doesn't mean anything to anyone. It's just life. And that actually kills me because I don't know. I've never had these emotions, so my body is telling me like you're suffering. Someone's gonna come and see, or I don't know. I guess the universe is gonna see you suffering and see that you're crying, and lend a hand. And it's like that's just my brain again telling me that trying to make me feel better. But people feel like this on the daily, their whole lives, and even though I know that right now, my brain will still, my brain messes with me, but my brain will still tell me, you're crying, you're giving all this sad energy, the universe is gonna do this, it's gonna see this, and it's gonna give you a hand. And it's like, that's just not how it works. It means nothing, even though it means a lot to me, and it's such a breakthrough that I'm crying and feeling stuff. It means nothing, it's just normal, and that's just crazy. Like, I can't get my body, there's a disconnect. I feel it, but I can't think it, or maybe I think I know it, but I can't feel it. Yeah, I think I know it, but I can't, my body just refuses. Someone's gonna come and help, and it's like, no. I could be in this state for another 10 years. I turned 27 this year with nothing, and I'm starting to realize that this could be it. And yeah, so tomorrow is 4th of July and I will be in bed swiping on TikTok because I have no one. No one during Christmas, no one during Thanksgiving. I called my siblings, but they all are doing stuff with other people, and I'm too prideful to be like, hey, I'm by myself. So I would just lay in bed again. Back then I was numb, so I could lay in bed during Christmas Eve and Thanksgiving and not feel anything. But now it's like I'm gonna be sad, but it's okay.